The debate we wanted. The debate we deserved.
You're a poo-poo head.
No, you're a poo-poo head.
Nuh-uh, I said it first.
Yeah, right, Corn Pop. You're an alley cat.
I know you are, but what am I?
You're a...
You think I'm an alley cat because I'm so soft and silky? I bet you'd like to pet me.
I don't grab pussies like you do.
My pinky fingers had more action than your entire life put together, pal.
Well, I'm not the one with big pussy lips for a neck.
You're one to talk. You look like a human penis.
Gentlemen, please. Let's save the name-calling for prime time.
This loser started it.
I did not.
Dum-dum say what?
What? Gentlemen, now, I'm gonna have to mute you and put you in a timeout if you don't behave yourselves. Now, can we act like presidents tonight?
No, I won't do it.
You see, I told you, Mac. You want this buffoon for a president? I don't think so.
Well, if I'm a buffoon, then you're a monkey's uncle.
I'm no monkey's uncle. I'll have you know I had a handicap of 6 when I was vice president.
You couldn't hit the broadside of a barn.
Gentlemen, please. Now, for the first question. President Biden, what do you have to say about the out-of-control inflation leaving families struggling to make ends meet? All right, Jack, you pull up your bootstraps and you claw your way up to the top just the way I did. You know, a house cost $20,000 when I was growing up. That was a lot of money back then. You gotta put your nose to the grindstone and squeeze hard till the cheese comes out, and then you get your ice cream cone. Otherwise, the pregnant women are gonna get raped by their sisters. That may be some people's idea of the American dream, but it ain't mine, Buck. Thank you for that, President Biden. President Trump, you racked up more national debt and gave more tax breaks to the rich than any president in modern history. How would you address inflation to benefit the middle class?
I didn't spend any of that money. That was the government's money. They spent the money, so that's not my fault. And besides, this is all Biden's fault. You know, little boo-boo Biden over there, everything he touches turns to shit. You know, I never had any money problems, so I can't really relate to them, you know, bunch of suckers. President Biden, thousands of children have died in Palestine, and the United States continues to send billions of dollars in weaponry to slaughter them. Will weapons continue to flow freely, and will you ever allow a Palestinian state during your presidency?
Well, you see, these yoo-hoos keep making promises they can't keep, and you can try to fit a round ball through a square peg, or you put a square peg through a jackhole, and then boom. What a dumb fuck. You lose your train of thought? I avoid trains of thought, that way I never lose them. Listen, broad, the Israelis got a lot of seafront property and beautiful natural gas off the coast worth billions. My boy Kushner is busy on the job. That's how real men get the job done. You kill all the women and children who stand in your way, just like the Bible says. Look at Numbnuts over here. He's one of those like dirty brown Palestinian people without food and water. What a lowlife. I am no lowlife. I'm a big man. I maintained a clear path for corporate billions, war profiteering, and medical profiteering while selling the American population down the river just like the other big old boys from the last century. I'm the biggest boy of all.
No, you're not. You're a little girl.
Well, you're a little, oh, yeah, that's better. Presidents, please, I'm gonna have to mute the both of you.
President Trump, considering the global health scare of COVID-19, do you believe universal health care is more important now than ever? Should gain-of-function research along with profit from vaccines be outlawed to ensure public trust and avoid financially incentivizing ongoing pandemics? I'll show you gain-of-function, baby. Just meet me backstage after the show. You know, me and Jeffrey used to have a lot of fun back in the day. Wasn't such a big deal banging teenagers back then. The good old days. Look, honey, my beautiful vaccines made a lot of money. And they continue to pay me. Why would I want all these stupid, hurt, and sick poor people to get in the way of me and my money? They'll pay the subsidies for the pharmaceutical through taxations, they'll pay the high insurance premiums, and they'll pay the high copays for never-ending medical debt. It's a win-win for me and my buddies, sweet cheeks.
You know, this is one thing we agree on. We can't interfere with medical profiteering or war profits. Those are the people who call the shots. You could take the duck out of the pond, but you can't paint a horse a different color. That would be a Joey instead of a Jimbo. And then we can't,
Ah, Sloppy Joe.
Well, better than a Well, I've never wished for death more than I do tonight. President Biden, in addition to inflation, a failing currency, unsellable bonds, profiteering from genocide, and denying women the right to having their own say over their bodies, is there anything else that could make the world even more hellish than it already is? Listen, Jack, we're just getting started. We're doing the devil's work, and it's not done until everybody's got VR graphene nanobot Windows servers swimming in their bloodstreams. We gotta track people's every thought and move. We gotta destroy food security to tighten the leash. We got 6 billion people to kill in the next 10 years, so we still got a long road to hoe. So get on and ride, you pony soldier.
President Trump, childcare in this country? Shut up, bitch. I got 2 words for you. Illegal alien migrants. That's 3 words. These illegals are all over us like stinking rats swimming from the sinking ship of the world. These brown illegals are invading our country and taking black jobs. They're killing people. It's just wrong on so many levels. This guy loves them. I threw him in cages and maybe one slipped into human trafficking sex rings here and there. Just like the Palestinian kids and the Ukes right now. We gotta make our money somewhere, right? You can get 50 grand for a good, healthy kid. And with the right drugs, they won't remember a thing. 50 grand, that's pretty damn good. Who are you getting your kids from?
Well, ever since Epstein got a facelift and ran into those legal troubles, you gotta see the new guy. What's his name? He's always at the big parties in D.C.
Getting back to childcare. Listen, sugar tits, I only care about the livelihoods of children when it gets me votes from fundamentalist Christians. Otherwise, those stupid kids can go suck on rocks and get blown to smithereens for all I care. Just like those dumbass third world asshole Palestinian pieces of shit. Serves them right. They're not even people, they're animals, honestly, and I'm being nice. You should smell the place. It's stinky, like my big old boom booms before I flush them.
Your boom booms? What about my boom booms?
That's all the time we have for tonight.
Wait, I'm not finished. I've got something real important that the country really needs to hear right now. How his son Hunter is always smoking crack all the time. Well, Jared Kushner's eating babies and everybody knows it.
By the authority vested in me by the special interest controlled media, I am now muting the both of you. You have both been very bad presidents tonight.
Well, what the?
Oh my god, what's going on?
What's up, motherfuckers? Thought you'd throw a party without me.
For God's sake, cut the feed!